Jocelyn McClellan here with Fit Mission Makeup, and I'm bringing you mascara brushes today because you need to know they're my favorite ones, like hands down, and they're double-sided. So check this out. I'm so super excited for this. Do you know why? Because I've never used a brush where I was like, dang, I like that. No, I haven't. I've only used ones where I'm like, oh, okay, this is how this should be. Okay, let's do it. So I'm bringing to you mascara makeup brushes for your 3D foundation because it's that cool. My husband might think I'm crazy after this one, but I don't care. It's just how it is. I get excited for stuff, and that's what it is. So I'm gonna show you. These are two-sided brushes, which makes it so that you have less stuff that you have to pack around. So let's do this. Let's get to town. I'm bringing to you everything you need to know about makeup brushes. Super pumped about this one. Standing up for all of you to see on my feet because I can move a little bit more and I can show you my crazy. It's all about the crazy, right? This is me. This is who I am, coming to you. My kids think I'm nuts, my husband thinks I'm nuts, but it's always a dance party. Life is always a dance party. You get to choose what dance party you want to play, but life is always a dance party. So today, I'm bringing you these makeup brushes for your 3D foundation that mascara gives you. Fast, easy, double-sided suckers so that you don't have to carry around so much junk, right? Yes. We hate it, we're done with it. Minimalizing is where it's at right now, and this is two-sided brushes for your makeup so that life is just a little easier. But you can do your whole entire face with one brush. You can. Some might like to use more than one, but you can do your whole entire face with one brush with Maskcara Beauty. It is awesome. I love it. I like things simpler. That's why I started wearing this makeup. You all know that if you watched any of my other videos. And if you haven't checked out my other videos, make sure you do. I will link some below just for you. But let's get started. Okay, first, my very favorite. This is the Detail Hack Brush. Now, I love this brush because I can do my whole entire face with it. And this brush is perfect if you have key issues where you need to go in and use stippling motions, dabbing motions, whatever you wish. It's also really good at saving a little extra money with the product. It's perfect. I love it. I need it. So I'm gonna show you with this Detail Hack Brush, this little baby right here, things that I do with this brush. You get to do whatever is best for you and what you want to do. That's the joys of this makeup. But here are some key tips from me with what you might want to do. If you have where your eyes are a little sunk in right here, you can go in with this end and really get your highlight up in under your eye. You can also take this end to contour with. You can contour your forehead, you can contour your cheek down below, and you can also contour the sides of your nose. So this brush is awesome. You can do your highlight with this end, you can do your highlight with this end. You can do your contour with this end, you can do your contour with this end. It's magical. So when I use the contour for this end right here, I put the contour only on the very edge. I do not put it all over the whole brush. I put it on the very edge, and then I just go and put it in place right up, hugging that cheekbone. Hug that cheekbone, mush it all around, and you're set. You can also go in with this end, hugging that cheekbone, and kind of do this motion back and forth so it's not such a solid line. You're good to go. You can highlight, you can contour with this end as well, going across your forehead, lifting up, and you can also do it on your jawline. There you go. Done. All right, next we have, this is called the Power Powder Brush. This one has some magic up her sleeve. Not only is this brush perfect for powder and perfect for lip and cheek, you can also highlight and contour with this brush as well. She is magical and you are going to love her, every bit of her, because this is what's awesome about this brush, is I can go in and use this to powder my face. Now the awesomeness about this brush is that this is left to angle at your face right here. So you press your powder into your face versus just wisping it all on your face, because it's actually stopping that greasers of getting all out as easy as they might want to with just poofing it all over your face. So pressing that powder into that face, this sucker is a miracle. After that, I can go in and put lip and cheek on and move it all around, or I can go in and here's the magic. So this is a lot shaped. Wait, I have to pick up the detail hack brush that I threw on the floor. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is shaped a lot like this bad boy, right? Kind of a lot alike. This one's more at an angle as this one, but they have the same flat surface. So you can actually go in and highlight under your eye here, and you can, you could contour with it if you want to, but I personally prefer highlighting with this end and then contouring with this end. You go in and just right under that cheekbone, you can go in and contour. So not only is this super helpful with powder, but it's super helpful for your whole face as well. All right, we done with this one? We good? She's magical. Love her. There we go. All right, got rid of this one. Detail hack brush, done. Next for our whole entire face, we have the 30-second hack brush. Now this one was created to be 30 seconds. This one isn't my favorite because I will name, but first I'm gonna tell you what she can do. Okay, so you can apply your highlight on this end, or you can apply your highlight on this end. I don't necessarily love this end though because it does have the roundness to it where I feel like you would use more product with this one. This is called the 30-second hack brush because you can go in and get under your face very quickly with your highlight. Now, when you contour with this end, if you have a bigger face, this is perfect, this is awesome because you can get in that very easily and you can contour very easily as well with this. But if you have a smaller face and you have the 30-second hack brush, just take this end, just take it right here and squish it. You're gonna hold it, squishing it, and then you're gonna go in and contour just like that. You can contour down the sides of your nose, you can contour all up here. You can do it all with this brush as well. So this is the 30-second hack brush. I prefer the detail hack brush over this one. If you have a bigger face, this is your baby. Right here. Right here. Here she goes. Okay, here we go. Here's the thing. So we have this new product called Bella bronzer, cream bronzer. I am so sick and tired of powder bronzers, I can't even tell you. This is the miracle worker, that Bella bronzer. You guys, if you have not heard of Bella bronzer, you just wait. It is awesome, I love it, and I put it on with this end right here. No more do I have to worry about getting too much bronzer and to get it set in one place and then I have to figure out how to feather it out of my face. That powder bronzer, or that cream bronzer is magic, and I put it on with this end. This is the B squared blush and bronzer brush right here. So this is my blush and bronzer brush. Say that 10 times fast. Blush, bronzer, brush, blush, bronzer, brush, blush, bronzer, brush. Blush, bronzer, brush, blush, bronzer, brush, blush, bronzer, brush. Blush, bronzer, brush, blush, brush, bronzer, brush. Blush, bronzer, brush, blush, brush, bronzer, brush. That one is really hard. You'll have fun with it though, so you should try it. Okay, but this is the B squared brush, blush, bronzer, brush, and I love this. So I will put my lip and cheek on with this end. I will also powder if I need to, more so with this end because it's harder. It's not mushy like this is. So because this is a hard, like it's a stronger, I wish you guys could feel these. They're so soft. They're so soft. Okay, so I put my blush on with this, I can put my powder on with this, and I press it into my face. I love it. With this end, I will go in with my Bella bronzer, and I will just ever so softly tap into that Bella and swirl her on the high points. This bronzer is not a contour. They're not created the same. You put them on your high points where the sun hits. So you Bella bronzer that up. You can use the other bronzer that we have as well. We have a powder and a cream bronzer. So either way you're set. This is the B2 squared Bella bronzer, blush, bronzer, brush. Yeah, here we go. Okay, next we have oh kids, this right here. This baby right here is the Multitasker brush. This baby is amazing. She's amazing. See, little itty bitty baby right there. Okay, so this is the Multitasker brush, okay? This brush has my heart. She's stolen my heart because you can do everything with her. Okay, not for your whole entire face, but there's so many tips and tricks you can do with this brush. Okay, for example, putting on your lip liner, either side you choose, putting on a little different pop of color, which I always do. I like to add the pops of color right in here, and she's so good at getting that. I like to take this end and apply my eyeliner. I don't even use eyeliner anymore. I just use this. It's magic. So I pop this baby on right here, put it on however I want like that, and then you can do lips, and the best part is you can do any of your blemishes. So if you have a blemish, you can go in on that blemish and tap this in with your highlight color, not to be confused as a illuminator, but a highlight. So your foundation color for your 3D foundation, right? Yes? All the makeup reviews that I could ever give you, all the mascara reviews I could ever give you. If I'm gonna review something, okay, that doesn't even make sense. If I was going to review this brush for you right here, a mascara review for you on this baby, oh, here we go, yep, camera, thank you. If I was going to review this brush right here, I would give it a 10, a solid 10. How it's pieced together on each of these ends, 100% awesome. I should review all the brushes. I'll do that. I will give each of my mascara brushes a review and tell you if I was to rate them from 1 to 10, where would I rate them? And I'll let you know. That's a good idea. I'm gonna do it. Okay, this one can even be a nose contouring brush. This is magical. Go down your nose on each side. You can have it as a nose contouring brush. You can have it as a blemish acne filler brush. You can have it as an eyeliner brush, eyeshadow brush, whatever your heart desires. That's this baby right here. But for blemishes, what I will do is I will go in with one point with the highlight, and then I will go in and I will tap on some powder, and then I'll go back in with that highlight and set it one more time, making sure I don't get any excess anywhere else, strictly only on the point. I'll tap that in, not get excess, and then I will go over with powder again and tap that. That is your concealer for your makeup. It works so good. It's rock solid steady, and I can promise you're gonna love the outcome when you do it that way. Tip and trick, just for you. So when Maskcara created these, she couldn't have done a better job. Like, she couldn't have. This one of the tops on my list. I shouldn't have thrown her. I love her too much. Okay, eyeshadow brush. You guys, I cannot tell you this. I had an eyeshadow brush beforehand that I thought was totally stellar, totally awesome, but no more is she in my heart because she has moved on from this one right here. This is your eyeshadow everything brush. We have one end that it has the perfect amount of wisps, and then we have another end that is the perfect amount of hardness so that it gets in the crease ever so perfectly. This is the eyeshadow everything brush, and boy, does she work like a charm. I love the bristles on this brush. I love, love, love the bristles on this brush. They could not be better they don't need to be longer, they don't need to be shorter, they don't need to be spread out more. This one is so good at blending out those colors. I use it to start when I blend, and I use it to finish to add in that lighter color right in there. I'll put this one right in my crease or down underneath here. This one is rock solid. Let me see if I can, wait, I need to close this eye. Wait, what I need to close this side. But when I go into my crease, I go right in here with this end. I'll do a couple different colors. I usually add a pop of color right in here, and I can put that on with that Multitasker brush or on the end of this one. And then I will go in with a lighter color and I will tap ever so softly. I won't smear around. I will tap in that lighter color to finish off that look right there. I hope that worked. Sorry if it did. So this is the eyeshadow everything brush, and I love this. The last I have, the brand new Know Your Angles brush. I love this brush. Honestly, I never really valued this end so much until now, because I maybe kind of sort of have grandma brows where I have hair on my brows, and they need to go somewhere. They need to have a home. They need to be put in their place. And so with this brush, I'm able to do that. I love this brush. You could use this as an eyeliner brush if you wanted to, or the brow brush. What I do with my brows so that we have our boomerangs and not our rainbows is I will start making sure I don't have too much product on my brush. I'll start here and build this angle here. Once I have built this angle here, then I will come in and fill this in and then do hair strokes to the front. So that's, and then I go in after and I take these hairs and I guide them where I want them to go, pointing them up instead and then down. That's how you get your boomerang. And you want to make sure that you make your boomerang go up, not like angled. You want to go up to pick up your face. Okay, one of my brows though, it raises really well, hence my sideways wrinkles. They don't go straight across, they go this way, because this baby raises. You can blame soap operas for that. Hope Brady, your fault my brows look like this. Your fault, because I wanted to look like you grown up. I almost fell over. I wanted to look like you grown up, so I learned how to raise one brow, not two. And I don't know how to make the other one raise. I mean, I literally, I don't know how to make it work. Okay, those are my brushes right there. I'm gonna show you one more thing because this is an amazing tool that you need in your makeup bag. You guys, this is a magical tool. I love, look at her. Just, wait, hold on to that. Oh, there's two little beauties right here. Boy or girl, you pick. So these little cuties right here, these are called the Perfector sponge. And every single time I color match you for mascara beauty makeup, I am going to tell you to buy a Perfector sponge. When you get them wet, they swell. And when they swell, it makes it so that this can have more movement. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you my little science experiment. This is starting to swell. Right in the area that I sprayed this, look at that. See that area that I sprayed it? It's swolled right there, and it just has so much bounce. It's not stiff. It is the perfect, I don't even care if you don't wear mascara, you need these in your life. I wanna show you a little tip real fast. This is my little cup from Target. This is from Chip and JoJo. They had made this just for me. This is, I found at Target just recently, but this is where I put my Perfector sponges. This way they stay sanitary. They're not all over the countertop. They're staying sanitary. I will wash every week. I will wash these out and then they will dry. They'll be in here. This I keep sanitary. I keep it cleaned off with alcohol, and then I will just put them in here all together. They all get washed the same day. They get used whenever I want. And I have some on hand because sometimes it is good for me to have little points that are dry, and then other times I want them to be wet. But do you see how totally awesome this is? Look at that. She swelled, she swole, all right there. Good to go. So I'm gonna wrap this up for you really quick. I just got done showing you all the tips and tricks for these brushes. These are amazing. These are the perfect brushes to complement your foundation palette through Maskcara Beauty. You're going to love these. I'm gonna rate these suckers like I told you I would. Here's my beautiful jar, my beautiful holder right here holding these Perfector sponges. I'm gonna rate these Perfector sponges a 10. I seriously don't know if there's one better out there than this, because I've never tried one better. So if you think you got one better, you let me know, because I'm gonna try it and I'm gonna compare these suckers. And my little pink, my little blue ladies might just win. So there's those. Next, the Multitasker brush. I already rated this one for you because I got a little ahead of myself. 100% a 10. If I could rate this an 11, I would. I love this brush. It is a staple. I actually have two in my makeup bag. I have two because I like to leave one for my lip and cheek so I don't have to wash every single day, and then I use them for my eyes as well. So I have two of these in my makeup bag. Okay, the eyeshadow everything brush. I'm going to rate this one could this be better? I'm gonna rate this one a 10. I'm gonna rate this one a 10 because my last brush that I had, it was way too wispy, and so it really spread out too far for me to get what I wanted to be blended in. So I'm gonna rate this one a 10. I don't think she could have done better on how she makes this. Are there brushes out there that are way more wispy for people that have giant, big eyes, whatever? But for universal, for like the basic face, I really am impressed with this brush. All right, the brow brush. I'm gonna rate this one. Okay, for brows, I'm gonna rate this one a 10. For, if you're using it for eyeliner, I'm gonna rate this a 9. I'm rating it a 9 because it is a little wider on this tip, so if you need a really clean line, this might be a little bit too wide for you for an eyeliner brush. So for that, I'm gonna rate it a 9, but I really do like this brush a lot. And it's perfect for my brows because you don't want a teeny tiny line for your brows, guys. That's long gone, that's over. They need a little girth to them. Okay, next I have the Power Powder Brush. I'm gonna rate the Power Powder Brush a 100 solid 10. I mean, I have never seen a powder brush like this before. How dense it is so that it stays taut on my face. I hope that's the right word. And the universal effect that I can use with this brush, it is so solid. I love this brush, solid 10. I'd rate it an 11 if I could. This, okay, blush brush, it's a blush brush, it's a bronzer brush, it's the blush and bronzer brush, makeup brush. I'm gonna rate this one a 10 as well. You guys, I honestly don't know if there's better brushes out there. I've never tried any. I don't care what makeup you wear, buy these suckers. I don't care. These are solid. These are golden brushes. I'm gonna rate this a 10. I think that this one is the perfect consistency on this end. It's a little stronger. It's not as loose as this end. And I love that I can apply powder with it. It's solid on my face. It doesn't bend like this one does when I press it on there. It's solid on my face. I love that I can apply it with my cheeks. I mean, I can do stuff with this. And I love that this one is that poof ball effect that I need for things. I love it so much. All right, this one. The 30-second hack brush, I would rate this higher if, okay, one, I feel like it wastes product on this end because it kind of bends a bit. Whereas this one, it stays. See how it stays there? This one kind of bends, so when you're pushing it into your makeup, more makeup is gonna go inside the brush. And then again, I don't like how I have to squish this one. But the thing is, it doesn't matter because you have this one. They're both for the whole face. And so if you have a bigger face, 100% get this brush. If you have smaller features, or if you have, let's say, bigger pores, or if you have wrinkles, if you have sunken eyes, then for sure this brush. So I'm gonna rate this one an 8. I'm gonna rate it an 8 just for those specific things. It's not my favorite. Is it a good brush? Yes, but it's not my favorite. I'm being honest with you, that's what I do. And the Detail Hack Brush. This brush I absolutely love and adore. This is the brush I use every day. I actually keep a couple on hand with them because I don't wanna wash them all the time. But the thing that I like too is since it's flat, it's easy for me to wipe off if I need to. Like say I got a little bit too much contour and I need to go back in and highlight, I can hurry and take a rag or a paper towel and just brush it off really fast and get in where I need to get in. I love the fact that it's flat and it helps it to not waste as much makeup because you're just putting it in the tips. I'm not having to get makeup all up in here. I'm just putting it up in the tips. And again, for dabbing out or sweeping out the contour, it is the perfect consistency. It doesn't get all up in there. It's awesome. These are so super soft. So super soft. You will love them. Last thing I want to talk to you about real quick is this. I was using a brush cleaner before, and Maskcara actually didn't have brush cleaner before. And then they started carrying the Restore brush cleaner. This stuff is amazing. Not only does it smell good, but it does such a phenomenal job on your brushes. I was using a different brush cleaner, had no intentions, actually I had no intentions of using this brush cleaner because I thought I was solid, happy with the brush cleaner I was using before. Turns out I wasn't. Turns out I used this because I could not get the red, the lip and cheek that I had used on my Multitasker brush. I couldn't get it out with the other brush cleaner. So I popped this baby out, decided to give it a try. It took it out on the first try. This brush cleaner is rock solid to take care of all your brushes. It dries super quickly, so you can spray this on your brushes and use them in like 30 seconds with it already being dry. This stuff is amazing, it smells good. You're gonna love it. Let me see. Yes, it smells good. The flavor of it is supposed to be like cotton candy, but I don't know what cotton candy smells like, I just know what cotton candy tastes like. All right, you guys, I'm gonna wrap that up. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you found that this video has good information for you, give it a solid like, subscribe to my feed, whatever you wanna do, but I'm so happy you're here, I'm so happy you watched this, and if you're questioning those mascara brushes, solid 100%, buy those suckers and buy them now, because you will not regret it, and your makeup bag just got that much smaller. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you had an amazing day with all of my brush tips. If there are more videos that you want to watch, make sure that you find my videos down below. If you have any questions, you can message me. You can find my email. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, all the places you can find me. Take care, have a great day, and go get your makeup on.